Hi everyone.
Greetings, friends.
To Jim
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Dave, what's on tap for this beer review?
We have Prism ParTea.
ParTea. Woo woo. No, let's
Yes.
not do that.
No,
Why do they call it ParTea?
because it's got tea in it.
Tea. Well, hey, when I think of beer, I think, boy, this beer is good. But what I really need with it is a good cup of tea.
It's
Said nobody ever.
It's got 5.5
5.5.
5.5 ABV.
Well, yeah.
50 IBUs.
Well, we phoned up. We pretend we're from the South.
In making our signature pale ale, we knew we wanted to do something different. We needed something that stood out, complemented the subtle
Teas.
Yes,
The
of
subtle
our
teas?
English pale ale. Thank you very much. Sometimes I get stuck on these things.
Humana.
We needed something to and said that we will be a pale ale like no other. Whole leaf tea was the perfect ingredient. We use whole black leaf tea to add a subtle tea flavor and aroma. A refreshing and dry mouth feel gives this beer a smooth finish and a unique bitterness. And an incredible amount of tea goes into this beer, so much so our brewers have a tough time getting the whole leaf tea out when done. Picture the tea party when tossing chests of tea overboard.
Okay, I can picture that. So in other words, it's a mess.
ParTea Pale Ale because the flavors seem to dance on your tongue and they party all night. Looking for a pale ale with something more? Look no further. 50 IBUs.
Reasonable. All right, let's crack it open, buddy.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I say crack it open, maybe hand it to me so I can open it.
Well, then you should have said that.
Sorry.
I have got.
What are
you, Frankenstein?
beer, good. Dave, bad. Bad reading.
Very much so. I mean,
No, it's all right. I love your reading.
Listen, it took me.
I took me too. You don't know where I went.
It took me about an hour and a half to read through 5 pages today of a Time magazine article about the effects of oxycodone in time. It was like really interesting.
Oxycontin?
Yeah, oxycodone. And other type of pain medications. Because apparently everybody's hooked on them now.
Yes, Rush Limbaugh was.
This is a great thing to be hooked on these things.
There's this little picture here. It looks like a bunch of small people.
They're at the Boston Tea Party.
Oh, is that what that's supposed to be? Oh, that makes sense. Yes, nice illustration if it wasn't like 1.5 inches across.
Oh, God.
Well,
sorry. It's my back.
Maybe you need to have an anti-inflammatory.
I'm going to take pain pills soon. But I don't want to take them on camera.
Not pain pills. I'm talking about
pain pills.
anti-inflammatory.
I'm taking oxycodone.
No.
Yes.
You should have some, what is it called? It's an anti-inflammatory. An anti-inflammatory is much more useful than a pain pill in a situation like this.
You don't understand.
I understand. I had back pain before you even...
And knee pain, too. That's why I take them, because my knee pain, but it helps with the back pain.
Your knee pain doesn't bother you that much.
It doesn't bother you.
It doesn't bother you.
These aren't the choices.
Anyway, this is the Jim and Dave beer review, not the Dave Woe Is Me show.
Woe is me. Woe is me.
People are coming. We better finish up this review.
Ready?
The beers aren't too foggy. It's foggy.
Foghorn Leghorn.
All right, fine. We want to talk about the SRM. Cheers, people. Cheers, Dave. Interesting. It doesn't have quite the same tea characteristic as the one from Stone. They had Japanese tea when I tried their tap room when I was in San Diego. But, well...
Like us on Facebook. Best if used by 12/12/14.
We're a little behind on the beers. Dave was like, hey, we got to try these. I'm like, we'll put them in the queue. Apparently our queue is like 6 months behind. Well, all right, let's keep that in mind as we judge this, Dave. This is 6 months behind when we were supposed to have it.
Usually when I put beers away, they're because they're like high alcohol content and they're made to age. Well, apparently We're not following what we should do because this is not meant to age.
Well, you brought that over in like February, man.
I know, and you like what? Didn't bring it out before that?
No, it was in the queue. Well, you keep bringing over new beers every week.
That's my fault. I'm sorry for bringing beers
Not that I'm
over.
complaining too much, but you know.
You were like, stop bringing beers over, Dave. We have too many beers to drink. I was like, what, are you crazy? We have too many beers to drink? Are you nuts? What's going on?
Well, we are about 2 cases behind.
That's
First world problems.
That just sucks when you have too much beer to drink, you know?
Yeah. Well, we may have to start drinking more beer just to catch up. Anyway, thoughts on the flavor, my friends? Doesn't look like it's your cup of tea.
No, it's not really my cup of tea.
You see what I did there?
It's more
cup
like,
of tea.
It's more like
it's got tea in it.
It's like the only reason I bought this because somebody suggested it, and we did a beer
You will buy
tasting
Prism
at
beer.
Austin Beer. We did a beer tasting at Austin Beer.
Yes.
The guy that had Prism there, we tried always Prism beers, and I felt bad not buying his beer because we were drinking free samples of his beer. So I bought the case. Now I'm not upset about buying the case because there were okay beers. The one that really stood out to me was Felony IPA. That's more like a 8.5, 9. And I got a couple of those sitting at home aging. Because they're 10% alcohol by volume with 10 different hops in them. So I would buy this again in a sample pack if I could just get Felony IPA.
I think this beer is very well balanced, my friend. What number do you give it?
And here's also a kicker. Sorry about not giving a number yet. I give this more like a 5.5. But the kicker is with you nowadays in Pennsylvania, you can buy things in 12 packs.
Yes.
Well,
Just change the law.
But Prism is a funky people. They have to put down. They put 4 beers, 6 beers in a 6-pack. And they make 4 of them inside the case. So you either buy the whole case or you can't buy it at all. You can't buy 2 6-packs.
Well, you got maybe when they pack this one back in whatever.
They had to repackage
They'll
it.
have to repackage
They had
it.
to, they had to get all because they can't do that now because you can only buy a case or a 12-pack, and they don't have 12-packs. They have 4 6-packs.
Say that me. I actually like this beer. I buy this beer. I'd be tempted to buy their variety 12-pack. I will give this beer a 6.5.
Give it a 5.5.
I like it. I'd buy it in a variety
I
pack.
know, it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, by the way, we're on video now on YouTube, so thanks. Don't expel your gas or anything. It's fine.
Did I do that?
Yeah, just now. I thought you were going to vomit. Let's just move on. I'm fine. I'm sorry, my back hurts. Excuse me, barfing on the table. Good Lord, man. You have no couth. And I don't even know what couth means.
Oh, I have to pee now. No, I think I do. Thank you. I just did.
Yeah, we haven't made a big mess on the
May I
table.
please pee? Yes, you may. Thank you.
Can I go wee now? Yes, you can. Wee!
You never saw Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, did you?
Oh, it sounds familiar. Sounds like a movie.
I said, may I go to the bathroom? He said, yes, you can. You said, thank you. Meaning,
Wonderful.
He already just did. Steve Martin and Michael Caine. Good movie.
Hey guys,
Anyway.
if you think we're this much fun on Twitter, feel free to follow us on our beer review. No, wait, scratch that, reverse it. If you think we're this much fun on the beer review, follow us on Twitter. It's Jim and Dave. I'm JIMMRAT. He is KUL something.
31.
31. The age he wishes he still was.
And if you want to check me out on Beer Advocate, I'm Kilroy88.
And I'm probably Jim Rat on Beer Advocate too. Why are you doing all this different
I
stuff?
don't know, because I felt like it.
I felt like it. Super. You crazy.
Something different.
Anyway, Dave, I think it's your turn to read this crazy government warning because we believe in drinking responsibly.
According to the Surgeon General.
Oh my God, I'm going to read that.
I'm
I'm going to sleep already. You said 2 words. I'm like,
I couldn't read it.
try to read it very fast.
Hello.
According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. And consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car and do beer reviews, apparently. See, that's what you did earlier. That's disgusting. Don't do that! What the F?
It's okay for him to do it, though.
Yeah, but I was doing it in, what's that called? Irony.
Retrospective something.
Something. Words. Words.
Add some
definitions.
more words. And then some more.
I apologize
after that.
for
You're
my
welcome.
lack of couth.
You're welcome.
And by the way, drinking alcohol can impair your ability to operate heavy machinery or drive a car and may cause health problems. Dave, the reason we sit on here and we act like a bunch of a-holes
Look, it's my cat. I wanted to show you my cat.
is because we believe that you should drink great
And
beer.
have a good laugh or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Ha ha ha.
It's Fat Dave.
It's Fat
And he's
Dave.
got a bad back for you.
I do too. And I haven't even taken my pain pills yet.
Have a good laugh too with your friends.
Thank you very much, people.
Prism, I hope you invite us over. I'd love to see your beer.
Nice. I like your felony IPA. Give me one of those duck things or something like you put on there and stuff.
Right.
Right. Laugh.
Say goodbye, Dave.
Bye, Dave.
This was way long. Bye-bye.
Bye.